Cindered shadows, return to me.
Where the heck are we?
Finally, you're all awake. Good morning, sleepyheads. Or is it a good evening?
Yuri, you scoundrel! You are unfit to speak to us, liar that you are!
Yeah, liar, blah blah. Nothing I haven't heard before.
Look, pal, enough beating around the bush. What exactly are you trying to accomplish here? Where's Aelfric, and what the hell are you plotting?
Questions. You're wearing me out, Balthus. Fine then. I'll lay it out for you. Aelfric intends to reenact the Rite of Rising. He's preparing everything as we speak.
What is this silly rite anyway? You trying to do some crazy magic to raise the dead or something?
Actually, yes. By offering up the blood of the 4 apostles in the Chalice, you can bring someone back to life. Saint Saros performed the ritual 995 years ago, but not enough blood was given up. So the ritual was a bust. No clue what happened after that. That's what Aelfric concluded after scouring the records anyway. And now, through extreme persistence, he's found and gathered the 4 of us, with our Crests. He placed us under his direct supervision within the Ashen Wolf house, and he did all of it to ensure a successful ritual. The Rite of Rising.
You mean to say that he intends to drain our blood? To kill us? Such an act would be unforgivable, an atrocity! I cannot die in this wretched hovel!
Yeah, that sounds painful. And permanent. Count me out. Hang on. The number 4 includes you too, right? So you're gonna die too?
Yep, that's the idea.
And here I thought we were close. But all this time you've been skulking around, deceiving us. It hurts, boss. Hurts bad. You want to die, that it? Fine. I'll kill you myself. Just stop that crafty nonsense of yours and face me, fist to fist.
Shut it. I've lived through hell and worse. After climbing my way here, you really think I want to die?
Then why throw your life away for the likes of Aelfric?
Some things are more important than my own life. Some things are worth protecting.
You're not making any damned sense.
It would seem that you want to be punished severely, Yuri.
That's some sort of threat? There's not much you can do to me that hasn't already been done.
True. You took wing from the mud into which you were born, and rose to such great heights. To break your spirit would take far too much effort. Though, if I must, I will kill your mother, in addition to your dear people.
Oh, so that's it. You were trying to protect your mom.
Precisely what is it you are hoping to accomplish, Aelfric?
To resurrect someone I lost long ago, no matter the cost. Surely there are those for whom you'd do similar.
Perhaps. Even so, never would we annihilate those we care for.
There's nothing I wouldn't do. Nobody I wouldn't trade to see the light in her eyes once more.
Who you talking about, Aelfric?
Whoa. That lady looks real dead, pal.
She is. For now.
Wonder who that could be.
You're gonna regret this, Aelfric.
I accepted the regret I might feel from this long ago. As long as she returns, nothing else matters. Yuri, if you think you'll be pulling anything funny, think again. The Knights of Saros won't save you. No doubt they're indisposed right now on some mission or other.
Well, that's a damn shame. The whole evil villain look really doesn't suit someone as pious as you, Aelfric.
Yuri Bird, I could...
Not yet.
It is time. Take them. Your blood will pour forth, filling the chalice.
Ouch.
You really are a fool.
You were diligent, Yuri. You kept me abreast of all the Ashen Wolves' movements. As recompense for being such a good student of my flock, I will gladly hear any final words from you.
That's fresh. If you knew me at all, you'd know these won't be my final words. I'm simply biding my time.
For what?
For the goddess's descent. Can you hear it? She's coming.
Bells? This late at night?
Yeah, you hear that, Aelfric? That's the sound of your demise. The knights are releasing my people as we speak. The ones you locked up and hid away.
How did you know about that? Wait, the Knights of Seros?
Like I said, the evil villain look really doesn't suit you. I know it was you who sent me on that mission, that ultimately led to me landing in Abyss. Overall, your execution was lacking. Lady Rhea has been on to you as well. Oh, and just so you know, I've been working for her since before I ever began working for you. She had me keeping an eye on you. Told me to inform her if you seemed to be planning anything.
You!
But you took those I care most about hostage, which limited my options. You chained up the wolves, and kept a tight grip on my rogues in Abyss to ensure I wouldn't betray you. I struggled with whether or not to tell her everything. After all, my allies' lives were on the line. I deliberated on what to do next, knowing I'd have to rely on my own cunning to see this through. I waited for the chance I could rescue my mother and allies, all while paying lip service to you. Until today, the day you pulled all your forces in so you could attempt this ritual. You're no villain, with that sticky conscience you call a heart tripping you up. Not like me.
I see. You were one step ahead of me all this time. It matters not. The ritual has begun. There's no stopping it now. You will all die. Just a bit longer.
Don't think for a moment.
But you're getting off easy, pal!
Isn't it nice to see?
Seriously, boss, did you have to tie us up so tightly?
Isn't it nice to see a scoundrel's power for being a scoundrel used in the service of good, or at least in the service of not sacrificing for teens, or excuse me, 3 teens and 1 ageless king of grappling for necromancy.
Sorry, Bacchus. I figured those little tears would be enough for you to break through the rope.
I may be the unbeatable king of grappling, but I'm also bleeding profusely. You didn't wonder why it was taking me so long? Think next time, yeah?
I haven't the slightest what you two are jabbering on about, but please untie our ropes as well.
You're talking. Do it yourself. I dispelled the silence from you ages ago. Or hadn't you noticed?
Oh, I see.
It's great that we're not tied up anymore and all that, but we're still being actively drained.
I've invested everything to ensure my success today. My private funds. A veritable army. Surround them. Don't let them escape. The ritual will not be stopped.
Why won't it cease? We are freed, and yet our blood still drains from us?
Well, this wasn't part of the plan.
I do also want to point out that I love that apparently having the blood drained out of them is just some kind of weird deep red flaming aura? Sure. I guess it's better than the alternative.
This is no laughing matter. Our very lives are ebbing away.
Stop panicking, Constance. You know I'm never unprepared.
You've always got a trick up your sleeve, don't you? I can hear your secret plan running our way.
All right. Well, now I'm psyched up for this fight. I know it was quiet for the cutscene, for most of the cutscene, but you know, it's a cutscene. I wanted to respect what was happening. All right, let's take a look at what we've got. The enemies are apostates, that figures. Lots of enemies. Got, excuse me, Aelfric? It turns out he was holding back his true power. Seriously, why can't I pull up his things? Alright, well, let's take a look at what we've got. He's got Black Tome Fair, so anytime he uses black magic, he's getting 5 extra damage. I see a Fiendish Blow, which means on his turn he gets +6 magic, so that's cool. Battalion Wrath, which, you know, is actually going to be irrelevant. Mostly because the way battalion health works is you lose half the damage you take is deducted from your battalion's endurance. And, oh yeah, also, he's got 99 defense and resistance, so he's effectively untouchable right now. Alright, let's punish everyone's health. I'll make sure everyone has at least a silver weapon. Yeah. Far so good. Alright, and then I don't need that lance anymore. What was I thinking? Michi, where are you? And I actually want to see if I can forge it up into plus for everyone. Cannot. Pressure level is technically not high enough. Alright. Fair enough. Alright, let's just begin the battle then. Beat the enemy commander, protect the Ashen Wolves, and do it in under 20 turns. That part shouldn't be a problem.
I don't know what's happening here, but it definitely doesn't look good.
Can this really be the Rite of Rising? What precisely is going on?
Their blood is being drained and then transformed into raw power. That's a lot of blood. Too much blood. This is hard to watch.
Alright. So we got these red tiles over there.
Could you step within the magical vortices beside us to obstruct their flow? Quickly now! It is crucial to halting the Rite of Rising. The vortices are repelling the crests of the apostles. We can't block them ourselves.
Right. So,
Look, we really want to help, but right now we just can't. Please do what you can.
Right, so they're effectively poisoned. It's their blood sacrifice, but yeah, they're losing. Is it 10% or is it? Yeah, they're losing about 10% of their health every turn. I need to get friends over to those places. So here goes.
Battle.
I will prevail.
Oh boy. Okay. Sword
Stay
user
focused.
to go this way. That's what I want. Do I have that armor slayer in the convoy? No, that's probably on Yuri, isn't it? No. Did I just imagine having an armor slayer? Or is it just in the shop or something?
Ready and willing.
Maybe that's it. It's in the shop. That's a good opening move. Take that.
I'll give it my all.
Not as keen on taking that one, but you know, I could do this.
Predictable.
That actually works out pretty nicely. Yeah, I think I'll take my chances.
I'll cut through.
Alright, this should be fine to start. And it's not like I can't use
Sure thing.
the other characters. Yeah, let's just do this. Just that they're, you know, constantly losing health. Yeah, no time like the present to bust out the big stuff.
Sally forth.
We take advantage of some range. Oh, sweet. Activating her crest is always welcome. What does that do? It just says high crit. Tempting. I think I'll do that. Try to keep them safe.
This is how it feels. Infinite power flowing forth from the chalice. Without the chalice's protection, I doubt anyone will survive.
Oh, okay.
So this will kill everyone, including your allies, and you don't even care? We have to stop this now!
Alright, everyone just taking 10 damage is a wrinkle I was not prepared for. gonna have to take out those mages
Such power dwells within.
real quick, like.
Predictable.
Cannot have them using siege tomes like that. Even if they only get 2 shots. Attaboy, Dimitri.
I will get stronger yet.
Strength and defense, let's go. Come on, Balthus. Really?
Wait for my next brawl.
Yeah, okay. What to do, what to do? That'll keep him alive a little longer. That's good.
I'll never be satisfied.
Take that cover
Sure,
tile.
pal.
Do I have a healing item? I do. Concoction's gonna come in handy right now, I think. Just a little bit. Alright. Ooh. Right on the edge of my range. And that evasion, that's the real killer. But I'm gonna go for it anyway. What divine pulses are for. Or, wait.
Ready and willing.
I'll give it my all.
Alright,
I'll cut through.
Who, me?
yeah, just give him hell.
Prevail.
Perhaps I should retreat.
Oh, you're gonna heal up, Linhart. Okay,
Stay focused.
another RNG roll, I suppose. Get some health back, that's always welcome.
We must all do our part.
Ideally, yes. Alright. I'm gonna try this again. Nope, RNG's still not in my favor.
Yep.
Sally forth.
How about this? That has to help, right?
I'll give it my all.
Beautiful.
I'm starting to see results.
Ready and willing.
That is what we like to see. I won't advance because that would be bad. Very ill-advised. I got this. Hilda will be fine.
Sure thing.
Alright, your top mistake, pal. Using a long-range tome. more bolting left, right? Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, that was not an inspiring level at all.
I'll cut through.
I will prevail. I could use a break.
Alright, I guess the damage from
Stay focused.
the Chalice is just kind of
Let me at him.
maybe not necessarily every turn, but at regular intervals, surely. Gotta remember to get what's in that treasure chest while I'm at it. And then just hope Ash
You're
can
certain?
stay on his feet. Seven. What's the effective range on this guy? I think I can just barely get out of there. Alright, good. Who's hurting the most? Constance and Happy are kind of in a tie.
Too slow.
Oh, thank you, Ash. What's in this first treasure chest, I wonder? Iron Lance? Really? That's what you're sending me at this point? Alright, well, let's stop this. Let's see what happens.
Well done, but you must staunch the flow from the other vortices too.
Yeah. Oh,
No! Stop them!
they gotta stay there. Oh boy. I mean, fair, but also, whew.
Who, me?
Yeah, spike that hammer right into that guy's head.
Sally forth!
Alright, good, good.
My rise to prominence continues.
We take those. Let's see. Little guard can stop this one. Dimitri should be okay to stop that one. I want to get what's in that other treasure chest in case it's somehow something useful. Somehow. Alright, let's heal up Happy though, before I forget.
Yep.
Honor.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, so it looks like Byleth is gonna have to... Actually... do that this turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. I'll play. Oh, it's still next turn, but okay. We're getting somewhere is the important thing. I guess I could have gotten some healing in, but it's fine. Really? Whatever. Ritual was stopped.
The ritual. It cannot fail.
Just did, my dude.
Now that we've stopped the ritual, all that's left on the agenda is defeating Aelfric.
It matters not whose blood it is anymore. Even if I must use your blood to see this through, I will.
Feel like it kind of matters. But, okay, good. Let's take another look at what Aelfric is capable of. And, oh, his defense and resistance are now looking a lot more reasonable. Alright, let's double check his, moves. Transmute, that's what he's got. Okay. Can also seal speed and seal movement whenever he attacks, which, not great. I would like him to not do that. Guess I have to put that on to see how far he can attack, and it's... Ugh. Can he attack from so far? Worst part is I can't, like, do anything to try to mitigate the effects of his spell. He can just do Ragnarok 6 times. Like, what the hell is that about? Rude.
Thanks for that.
Thanks much. Thanks.
I'd love to be able to just send Hilda in to do some damage. What's her resistance? 22. Attack. Oh my god, he could nearly one-shot Constance. I don't suppose I ever got any, like, pure water or anything. Did I? Well, that's what divine pulses are for, I guess. Let's see how this plays out. There's no way he can one-shot Hilda.
Soon she will be brought back to me. Should anyone attempt to get between us, they will sorely regret it.
Oh, 43? Ah, jeez.
I could use a break.
I'm sure you could, Hilda. Not inspiring at all.
Who, me?
Claude's resistance. Like, Claude's resistance is even worse. I don't think I want to attempt that kind of fate.
Very helpful.
If only I had some way to boost my resistance. Well, that would go a long way to helping out. Just have to see how this plays
I have not
out.
wanted any harm to befall you. As you are her child, she'd have wanted you safe. But if you insist on getting in the way of this, I have no choice but to strike you down.
Jesus. That's scary.
Be mindful.
Yeah, I'm just gonna heal, be safe. Has he burned up all his Ragnarok? He can't attack past 2 tiles at this point. I'm gonna take it for what it is, which is a good thing, but can't help but be slightly worried. You show him, Edelgard. You trying to lure me into some kind of false sense of security, perhaps?
Thanks.
Much needed.
Well, if he's gonna give me this gift, I should take it. I should take it and run with it. Oh. Nash is all the way over there. Alright, not sure where they're planning on going. Let's take a look at the odds here. The odds are not in my favor. Aelfric. What about Edelgard? Edelgard could finish him off if he lands both hits, but that's a big if. I'd have to rely on a combat art for extra accuracy. Meanwhile, Constance. Give him a Sagittane, and that's not a whole lot. Fimbulvetter could help. We've got options for damaging him at range. Just that I don't feel good about any of them. Let's see. His speed isn't a problem, so I can't even rely on a debuff. I guess what I'll do is I'll just get everyone as close as I can. Just kind of hope for the best. Try not to draw his ire.
I appreciate it.
Who's left?
Stay
oh,
focused.
Byleth, of course. They just chasing Ash around? Alright, well, I've set up just about as well as I can. And as long as they're not gonna die, I think it'll be okay. Although that sealed speed is very worrisome.
No chance. Use caution.
Fine. Not a hammer. Where's your silver axe? That could do it. If it doesn't, then I'll just take it back. Alright, good job, Hilda.
I think, yeah, I'm definitely tougher.
Good job, Hilda.
Not yet. There's still time.
Time for what? Stage complete. Bunch of smithing stones, that's always nice.
Professor, you would raise your sword against me? Your mother lies here, waiting for us, waiting for you. Don't you want her back?
Teach, is that true, or is he just trying to freak us out? If so, it's kind of working.
She died giving birth to me, dude.
There is no room for doubt. I know her appearance better than anyone. This is her. An upstanding nun who married Gerald. She died 21 long years ago.
You cannot expect us to believe that someone who died 2 decades ago is still in such pristine condition.
Incredible, isn't it? It's as though she remains untouched, even after all these years. Perhaps her body differs from others. Beautiful, ageless, perfectly preserved by some secret only she knows. Whatever the case may be, it is strange, is it not? It's been 10 long years since I found her. I came across her body, frozen in time, deep underground. I have worked tirelessly to solve the riddle of her death and bring her back to life.
Halt, Aelfric.
Rhea. You are the cause of this. It was you who killed her when she gave birth to a child who made no sound. Tell me what you've done to her. Why does her body remain while her spirit does not?
I owe you no words on the matter. But I will tell you this. She made the choice to die, that her offspring might live. I respected her will, nothing more. Aelfric, just as I viewed her, so do I view you. You are as my own child. Please, cease this futility.
Oh! You expect that I should believe you without question. You see her lying here before you, and yet you owe no words. Rhea, I am finished with you. The only thing that remains to be done is to complete the ritual.
I mean, complete, dude.
He cannot have gone far.
Oh, let's end it.
Yes, we must stop him at once. Let's figure out where he disappeared to.
What about you four? You don't look like you're up for much of anything right now.
It'll take a lot more than that to stop me. If anything, I feel speedier with less blood weighing me down.
I don't think that's how that
Only for the
works.
best that he drained us. Otherwise, our blood would be boiling.
Ugh, speak for yourselves. I feel atrocious. We must end this, and swiftly.
Count me in.
We're all on the same page. But first things first. Let me see that pretty face of yours, boss.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Why the hell didn't you tell us?
Sorry I had to use you all. But there wasn't much choice. Someone would have died for sure otherwise. It could have been any of you. It could have been one of my rogues. Someone from Abyss. Who knows?
You imply that you didn't trust us enough. I am incensed by you, Yuri.
Use me or don't, but it would have been nice if you'd asked us first.
Look, I get it. Your people were being held hostage. You were between a rock and a hard place. But I thought we were pals. Buddies till the end.
I need you. All of you. I've been a fool. Thank you for always being here for me. Even now.
Alright, I think this fool gets the picture. Time to find that other fool and take him down.
Yeah, let's
You'll
do
help
it.
with that, yeah?
Absolutely, I will.
I love the lip on this one. Let's do this, wolves.
To me, growing up in the shelter of the monastery, she was my world. All of the memories I hold of her, learning, growing, walking hand in hand, she left me in awe. If that's what makes her happy, then I will watch her walk away with warmth in my heart. If that is truly what will make her happy, surely he will make her smile. That's all I wanted for her. To Citri, confined within the monastery walls, he was her world. I saw the way her eyes glimmered when they spoke, and her otherworldly smile when they became engaged. The look on her face when she told me how happy she was to bear his child. It was enough for me to see her happiness, to witness it from a distance. She breathed her last 21 long years ago. I have never forgotten. She died before she could see the face of the child whom she had so lovingly nurtured. The funeral was a solemn affair. We gathered in the graveyard, said our farewells, and watched as her casket was lowered into the soil. That was the end of her story. Or so I thought, until 10 years ago, when I found her. Her remains, hidden deep within Abyss. She looked as beautiful as ever.
Well, alright, that's a little weird, Aelfric. I'd say you do you, but that has turned out to be a very bad idea so far. So let's put a stop to him.